pretty amazing, to be honest, and never really expected it. So what's this about? So I clicked on it, and then I just seen you've been called into the senior squad. Surely not.
The question that he asking because he want to improve, he want to challenge himself, and he's a lovely kid.
It would probably be up there, one of the best moments in my career. If I was to get the opportunity, obviously my family would be beyond proud, and I know that if I got the chance, my dad would be the happiest man up there. So. Surreal, to be quite honest. Obviously, from growing up and playing football back in Northern Ireland, obviously the facilities there are developing and they're getting closer to this stage. But the first time I came here, I was shocked because they're top quality, and anything that you need they'll have for you. And the pitches are amazing. This is like, you do a bad pass, you can't look at the ground like you did back home, but no, can't complain. I'm buzzing to be able to use these facilities. I didn't get the opportunity to go across on trial or to different clubs, so no, I think there's different pathways, and obviously that's been proven through the Irish League, obviously with myself, Trey Hume, and obviously you have your Stuart Dallas, Gavin Whites and all. Once you get the experience in the Irish League, you can make that jump across the water, and I think obviously from 16 being involved in men's football helps you physically, and it helps you be able to read the game better. Obviously you have experienced players helping you about and teaching you different things and what to do and what not to do. And I think with me, obviously David Jeffrey was my first manager, so, and as well he was a centre back, and that's the position I am. So no, I think obviously with him having the experience that he had, being able to come in and play under him, he passed his knowledge on to me, and for that I'm grateful. There was Tiernan Lynch, you had Seamus Lynch's brother, he was the defensive side. You had Gary Haverin, and obviously Gary, he was an ex-player, he was a centre-back as well, so he spent some of his time in England and then he came back to Ballymena. So obviously he's had a great career as well, and the knowledge that he's passed on to me as well. So I've had a lot of good tutors about to help me and pass knowledge on to me to help me progress in my career. So I think looking back at Larne, it was probably the best decision that I made, obviously in the Irish League. It's because one, it's full time, and two, it was the whole group was just brilliant. So that really helped me develop. Yeah, no, my family are beyond proud. Like every week after a match, I always get the text from my mum. She's beyond proud, and she loves me. And then my brother, he's always texting me, seeing how I'm doing, or else he's saying you had a good game or whatever. So no, they're very good. And obviously, my dad passed away at the start of the year, so for him, his whole thing was he wanted to see me play full-time football. So I think at that point, going to Larne, because that's what he wanted, I think I had to make that jump as well, because it's what he wanted at the end of the day. And obviously it's hard losing a parent, but for him, he is just the epitome of pushing through no matter what. So obviously when he wasn't well, he was like getting on as if it was a normal life. He wasn't letting it affect him, but he left me with an acronym: FEAR, face everything and rise. That's what he put. So no, that's who I'm doing everything for. Obviously, it's my dad. So no, I'm grateful for everything they've done. Unbelievable. Obviously, I have so much respect for him. Obviously, from his career and the manager he is now. He's obviously a great character around the grounds, and everyone respects him. So I think that's a good thing that you need in the club, obviously. And he, no matter what, he'll always help you. If you're doing something wrong, he'll pull you aside, and he'll just tell you, do this, do that. And before we were in Turkey there, before every session he would do 2-touch with you. He'd just do it solely to improve your technique, which is brilliant. He just brings it out of his own time to help you. So I think that's very good from a manager and involving himself with the players, because at the same time you need a good relationship with your manager.
He's a player that through the weeks, through the months I discover, and he looked really calm and really composed on the ball. He's got this kind of leadership and maturity. He's playing like he's 28, 29 years old, and his calmness as a central back, because how comfortable he is on the ball and the way we want to play the game. He spent a lot of time with the team, and he's been impressive. So hopefully we'll keep developing like that, and we will see how far he can go. The question that he's asking, because he wants to improve, he wants to challenge himself, and he's a lovely kid.
He obviously started playing with men's football at 16 in the Irish League back home. Do you think that's something that has helped him become who he is today?
He's a strength. I think starting the man football at this age give him that kind of confidence and belief to step up and to believe in himself. So he's been doing really well, and hopefully he can go further, and why not play in our first team.
21's being involved for 3-4 years maybe. That was huge for me. It helped me, obviously, playing against different play styles, different countries, and so you have different knowledge of how to defend against certain players and that. But for Northern Ireland aspect, playing with your mates that you grew up with is just amazing. Like, you've always wanted to do it, play with your best mates, and I think obviously Northern Irish players all have a good connection no matter what. As you can tell from watching senior games, everyone's in it together. No matter what, they'll just fight.
You eventually then got the captaincy towards the latter stages. How proud a moment was that to be at any level just the captain of your country?
Pretty amazing, to be honest, and never really expected it, because as I said, everyone's the same. Like, everyone talks to each other, help each other. But I think me getting the armband was just a title, because everyone on the team they were all demanding from each other and obviously guiding people through a game. Everyone was the same, but to be given the armband was just, it was a proud moment, like, obviously.
Then you got your senior call.
Yep.
What was again this has all happened in such a short space of time.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Well, to be honest, I was just sitting in the house watching TV, and I was just flicking through my emails, and I said, what's this about? So I clicked on it, and then I just seen you've been called into the senior squad. So I just sort of sat there for a minute and dropped my phone, and I was like, surely not, I haven't really done anything. But then at the same time, obviously, you get your move in that. So I think in my head that I couldn't really process it as quick as probably what I should have. So I just sent a message into our family group chat and says, "Oh, I got called up," and then my phone just erupted with pride, like, so proud, well done, absolutely buzzing, all that sort of stuff from my family. So from being called up, that was a big aspect of my career so far. If I get the chance to work with him, yeah, I'm very excited. Obviously, watching games that he's been the manager. He always has the team up for it. The spirit that he brings to the team is unbelievable, and you can see that every win that he got meant so much to him. And in defeat, obviously, it's not great, but at the same time, he was round all the players, keeping their heads up and everything. So if I get the chance to work with Michael, then amazing. It'll be another huge aspect of my career, and hopefully after the first one, there'll be plenty more.
What would that mean to you as a footballer? Would that be the pinnacle of?
Yeah, it would probably be up there, one of the best moments in my career. If I was to get the opportunity, obviously my family would be beyond proud, and I know that if I got the chance, my dad would be the happiest man up there. So no, if I get the chance to make the walk out or even come on, I think just be shocked, but at the same time I would have to just take it in my stride.